What's up, guys? This is Meek, and you're here on my yoga mat with me, and I'm going to be talking about how the Orange Amp Crush Mini works with acoustic guitars. So we're going to get into this. So first off, I just want to say, yes, it does work with acoustic guitars. Somebody asked me on one of my other videos, can they use it with acoustic guitars? The answer is yes, and it sounds really good. But here's something you need to know. You need to know how to work all of the knobs, you know what I mean, and how they work with the acoustic sound, because acoustic is way different than electric. With electric, you want to bring out certain things and you want to take out certain things, and maybe you want to distort it. For acoustic guitar, you may not want to use the distortion, right? You want that clean, clear sound. So I'm going to show you some settings that I use to get that really authentic and true sound to my already sound that I have with my acoustic, right? So I'm gonna let you hear my guitar without it being amplified, and I have no pick, so it's just straight sound for me. Buddy girl, don't get hurt, can't feel anything, when will they learn? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, those are the chords to see a song. But yeah, so that's how it sounds, right? So I want you to hear the difference. Okay? And then I'm going to show you what the knobs mean and how they interact with the acoustic guitar. So right here we have our input. This is where you plug your guitar in, and this is how you turn it on. If it's no guitar plugged in, then it won't turn on. You won't see this light get red, you know. This is the gain knob, and this is whether or not you'll have a distorted sound or a clear sound. This is the frequency knob. This is how you control the high end and the low end. And then this is the overall volume. It just basically controls the overall volume of everything, okay? And then you have a chromatic tuner, and it has all 7 notes. And then it has a sharp option, so you can see are you playing a C or a C sharp? You know what I mean? So you can tune it right, and then it'll tell you here. So I think that's cool. But most acoustic electric guitars have a tuner on a guitar, but if yours don't, it's on here. And you got the headphones jack. Disengages the speaker, and you can just hear the sound through your headphones. Okay? So let's do our little demo, and you can be the reviewer. All right. So firstly, I'm going to plug in my guitar. Now what you want to do when you plug in your guitar, you want to turn this down. Okay, you want to turn the volume down first. Right? Plugged it in there, and then you see how it lit up red. And I'm using a Duracell battery. One thing, these batteries do go out, and you may think something is wrong with your amp, and it's not. It's just the battery is low. And so even when you're not using it, like I don't use this every day or even every month, but the battery still goes out, so I don't know. So I bought the strongest battery when I went to Best Buy. All right, so already. Okay. And these are my settings right now. Now you can see the volume knob is turned down. It's not even high. And it still sounds pretty full. Now, on my guitar, my settings, I have options where I can set my guitar up, right? So I have my volume all the way up on my guitar. And then I have the treble raised on my guitar and the bass raised very high. All of them are going clockwise. Okay, let me see that. All right. So that's how I set it up, like when I was playing with it. And I like the sound pretty much. But if your guitar has the option where you can control the treble and the bass, then you want to mess with those too. You want to like probably set that up first, and then play around with the gain and the frequency. So if I turn the bass down, let's see. I'm gonna turn the bass at 3 o'clock. I'm gonna turn the treble at 3 o'clock too. I like it. And I turn the volume at 3 o'clock. Okay, you see? And that's how it sounds. Okay, I haven't played my acoustic in a while, but I'm going to start because it sounds so good. Okay, so let me show you what happened if I turn up the gain. The gain knob is here. All right, so if I turn it clockwise, I'm turning the gain up. If I turn it anti-clockwise, I turn it down. So gain. You can already hear a lot of feedback when I turn it over here. All right, so I'm gonna turn it up. It could work. It could work. It could work. It depends on like what style of music you're doing. Acoustically, it can build like intensity. Turn it all the way up. Let's see. Might as well. So I'm gonna turn the gain all the way down. The gain is all the way down. All right. You see, no sound at all. The gain has to be up at some level for it to work. All right. The gain has to be up. So make sure that you know that if the gain is turned all the way down, no sound is going to come out whatsoever. All right? Now, I'm turn the gain down. I'm going to turn the volume up. All right, so now I'm going to turn the frequency anti-clockwise. See what I can get. I like it. I like it like that. Oh. I'm gonna turn the treble down on my guitar. Turn it, and I'm gonna turn the gain up. All right, now you can kind of hear the roar when I strum. All right, and my gain is down lower, and my treble is all the way down to my guitar, and that's what the gain is at 11 o'clock, and then the frequency is at 7 o'clock, which just means it's all the way down. So I'm gonna turn the frequency all the way up, and let's see. See, it gives a brighter sound. All right, it's kind of cutting through some of that bass, so I'm gonna turn down the bass on my guitar. Turn the volume up on my guitar. right? It sounds really good. You. Alright? See how good it sounds? Now, if you want that bright sound, I would suggest turning down the bass on your guitar if there is some, and turn the frequency all the way up. So these are the settings. Remember, and this is the frequency here. Okay? So what I would suggest you do is take a picture of the settings that you like, or even just have a little notepad, or you've got an iPad or an iPhone, put it in your notes, like, for this type of sound, you can name the type of it's like a preset, right? You name it and say, I would put the gain was at 11 o'clock p.m. when I liked it, and the frequency was at 5 o'clock, and the volume was at 5 o'clock. Okay? Because you got to remember, the thing is, it's not, it's electric, but it's not electronic in a way, like you can't, you know, program things for it to remember things that you did before. So yeah, to get that brighter sound, turn down that bass, because I really like this one. I'm going to turn the bass up a little bit. And one more thing I would like to say too, that this guitar with the amp, the Orange Amp Mini, I honestly think it probably works best with the acoustic, dare I say, because with electric, I mean, it can sound good with the tonality, but if with electric guitar, you're going to always have to plug something else in it to get the effects that you like, right? I usually plug in my phone to like my little guitar rig, and then I have like 2 cords going in and out just to get the effects, like the reverb and all that. But with acoustic guitar, you want it to sound acoustic. This is perfect because it don't have the effects, and the guitar just sounds like a guitar. So for the most part, it is great for acoustic guitar. But yeah, so it's a pretty great amp. So of course you can use it with acoustic guitar, and we learned today about the settings, and the tuner is pretty self-explanatory. It's a great tuner. So yeah, you can have this. I mean, I can't give it to you. I wish I could, but you should get the Orange Amp Crush Mini for your acoustic guitar. It sounds great, okay? And you can also hook up your phone and use whatever effects, presets in GarageBand, or if you have Tone Bridge, which I suggest that you get if you're going to get one of these, and get the guitar rig for this, okay?